What's going on, you guys? It's the PokeBeast back with another video. I know it's been a while since I've uploaded, but today I am back and I am going to be bringing you guys 3 PvP Ultra League battles with these 3 Pokemons. Now this team has been able to get me more than 100 plus points. So if you're one of those trainers that are struggling in this rank 8, I would highly suggest you guys, or I would highly recommend you guys to power up these 3 Pokemon and bring these into the battlefield. So let's go ahead and start with this commentating. As you guys can see, I swapped out my Giratina, brought in the Snorlax, and now I am gonna be just trying to, do some damage with this body slam. Obviously, Giratina is able to resist, and obviously we're gonna take a Dragon Claw. Dragon Claw won't really touch Snorlax at all because Snorlax is a really tanky Pokemon. And right here, what I was trying to do is I'm trying to go for the Outrage, but then I was like, wait, hold up. I could probably just use a body slam and probably just farm it down, get it off, just because my lick is doing super effective damage to the Giratina. So we're gonna go ahead and take another Dragon Claw. Let's welcome them all. Snorlax is really tanky, and I'm just gonna farm this down. So then now we're just waiting to see who they're gonna. So now we're just gonna wait to see who they're gonna bring in. So they brought in Machamp, and look at how much Outrage did. Half of Machamp's life. And right here we're gonna go ahead and come back in with the Giratina and do Ancient Power. Now the only reason why I use Ancient Power on Giratina is to try to get the boost. Once you get the boost on a Giratina, it's kind of like a broken cheat code. It just becomes really strong, and it's really satisfying when you get the boost. So right there we're just gonna farm it down. As you can see, 2 versus 2 shields. A Lapras comes in. Rock's Ancient Power is going to be doing super effective damage, and we're going to try and get the boost, and we don't get the boost. We're going to try and go for another Ancient Power. Hopefully, we're not going to get a shield because as well, Lapras is tanky. So we're just going to let the Giratina go down, and look, we have 2 shields, and now here we go. I know Surf is going to do a decent to the Swampert, so we're going to shield up Surf. And we're just going to try to, maybe build up to 2 Hydro Cannons. And right there, I'm just gonna go because remember, we gotta get rid of the shields. The Lapras is tanky, and with shields, it'll probably be even more tankier. But right there, we're gonna go ahead and block another Surf. We're gonna try to continue to farm up a bit of energy. Go for 1 Hydro Cannon to get rid of the shield. And because I have built up a lot of energy, I decided to just go ahead and go for the Earthquake. Let's just go for the more hard-hitting move because I wasn't too sure if that Hydro Cannon was going to be able to knock it out. So let's just go ahead and go in with the Surf, and we're going to be able to claim this first win. So as you can see there, and look, alright, now into the second battle against Joe Kill. So we're going to be going up against another Giratina, and I know my Giratina will lose this battle because my Giratina is a 96% IV, so in Ultra League, you kind of want a low IV Giratina. But right here, I don't know what happened. I don't know if he stopped tapping or if he was lagging. But I was able to get a couple more hits with my Shadow Claw and go ahead and, use another Dragon Claw. And I think it was lag because as you can see here, we're not moving, we're not doing anything. We're just with the lag, and we just continue. And then I see he uses a charge move. So because he lagged, I was like, okay, I'm not gonna shield this. Let's let it go through. We let it go through. We're gonna be able to farm down this Giratina and get a bunch of energy. And then Articuno comes in, and I know with the Ancient Power it'll be super effective to Articuno due to the flying typing, and we get the boost. So once we get the boost, I'm like, okay, we could resist a couple of the Ice Shards. Go ahead and go in with another Ancient Power. We get the shield, and we're just gonna, obviously this Giratina is just gonna go down. But let's take a look over here. So Articuno, Snorlax, like I said, is a tanky Pokemon, so he's gonna be able to resist a bunch of moves except for Dynamic Punch. You really just gotta watch out for Dynamic Punch, and we're just gonna let another one go down. As you can see there, we're already about halfway. Our attack is doing absolutely nothing, but we're just gonna use the Body Slam. We're either gonna pick up the last shield, or he's just gonna let it get hit. So he shields, so then I swap into my Swampert to start gaining extra energy. And right here we're looking fine because I'm going to be able to go with an Earthquake. Like I said, he switched, so I was able to get the advantage, and I have 2 shields. So I'm going to use one right now to block this Hydro Cannon because Swampert is also a kind of a glassy Pokemon. He's kind of squishy. He's not glassy, squishy. So like a Hydro Cannon will do a lot of damage, as you can see, but he could at least resist one. So right there, I'm just gonna be able to just knock out the Swampert with one Hydro Cannon. And he's gonna bring in the Articuno. Obviously, the Mud Shots are not doing anything because of its flying type. But Swampert charges up really quickly, so I'm gonna be able to get another Hydro Cannon, and this will knock out the Articuno. So as you can see there, we won our second battle. And look at that, there we go. We have 2 Pokemon left. Now we're gonna move on to our third battle against Champion Row 24. Giratina versus Scizor. And now with Scizor, we gotta watch out for Night Slash, and he can get it pretty quickly. So in this matchup, I'm pretty sure Giratina loses it. So let me see what I end up doing. I end up letting this Night Slash go through. And we're gonna build up, and we're actually gonna switch right there to catch Night Slash with the Snorlax. You can see Snorlax gonna be able to take the Night Slash, and then look what happens. He switches to a Poliwrath. Now right here, I'm like, okay, I know he has Dynamic Punch. He's gonna be able to, you know, get to those pretty quickly. He gets to one, I let it go through. Look at how much damage that does. Even though Snorlax is pretty tanky, that was a lot of damage. And now we're just gonna go with the Outrage, the hard-hitting move against this, because Body Slam is gonna be able to resist. So we get a shield, that is fine with me. And we're gonna just let this Snorlax go down. There's really no point because, you know, Ice Punch, and look, he uses an Ice Punch, and my Snorlax still survives, but he's just able to get one more. And then right here, we're gonna go with the Ancient Power, trying to get the boost. For me, it's always trying to get the boost with the Ancient Power. We don't get it, so we're gonna go ahead and use now a Dragon Claw because we built up so much energy that we're able to just send back-to-back moves. And we're just gonna continue to, you know, it's gonna be an Ice Punch. So we got a shield down. Giratina's gonna be able to take some Ice Punches, but we don't want to get it too low. Switches back to Scizor, and I switch to my Swampert. And I'm just gonna let this Night Slash go, and I'm gonna be able to, you know, get to a Hydro Cannon. Now, if he doesn't shield this, then we're gonna be able to have a shield advantage, but he doesn't, so he just lets it go down. And then now right here, just gotta watch out for a Dynamic Punch. But I get to a Hydro Cannon first, so I'm just able to use it. He shields that one. And then now right here, I'm gonna have to shield this because if it's a Dynamic Punch within this range, I'm pretty sure Swampert gets knocked out. So we're gonna try and get to another Hydro Cannon. We do, so that was great for us. Because if it wasn't, then we would have probably been in a bit of a trouble. Because in the back, he's going to have Melmetal. So right here, this is already a game win. But I switched to Giratina to catch this superpower. So because of Giratina's Ghost and Dark typing, because of Giratina's Ghost typing, he's actually going to be able to resist fighting type moves. So Melmetal got debuffed in attack and defense, so I'm going to be able to do a bit more damage, and he's going to be able to do a little bit less damage. As you can see there, a Rock Slide, that still does a decent amount, but technically I've seen Melmetal beat Giratina with Rock Slides. But like the Melmetal has to be fully healthy and not have the debuff. So right there, as you can see, just Dragon Claw is gonna be able to get the job done. He still manages to survive, but I just swap back into my Swampert and just, you know, close this game out. So this was a good game. GG's to the opponent. As you can see, my timer again. I usually, you know, run the timer out with this team because it's so tanky. So now we're going to move on to the fourth battle. As you can see, Giratina versus Swampert. Right here, you usually have to watch out for Earthquake with Swampert because Earthquake will do neutral damage and it does a lot of damage. So right here, again, we're going to go with that because I want to get the boost. So we bring in a Togekiss, and obviously you got to get out, but I saw I had a bunch. I had like a lot of energy, so I decided to go with the Ancient Power. He shields that, and then we're just going to bring in Snorlax. And now with Snorlax, we're just going to go in for the Body Slams because Outrage is resisted by the Togekiss, so it's kind of pointless to use Outrage. So we're going to go ahead and shield this. We probably don't have to because Snorlax is going to be able to take these moves. But we're just going to do it, and we're going to farm a bit of extra energy. And we're actually just going to farm this Togekiss down. So we have tons of energy on this Snorlax. Togekiss is down, so our Giratina is going to be able to come back in safe. I'm just going to shield this because I don't want to waste all that energy I just gained. And we're going to be able to go for a Body Slam, trying to maybe get the shield. Because Outrage would probably do a decent amount, but he doesn't shield. So I just bring him back at Giratina because I'm done with shields. and Giratina's gonna be able to resist these Hydro Cannons, so I'm able to get less damage. And then the Alolan Mud comes in. That Alolan Mud will take out Giratina, but here's the thing, this is a Poison Jab Alolan Mud. Snarl is the one you usually want to go with. So I'm going to be able to get to another Dragon Claw because Snarl charges up energy a bit quicker. And let me see, look, I was able to just get to a Dragon Claw, but he beats me in the CMP tie. And he's going to knock me out. But I'm going to be able to bring in Snorlax. Use the Body Slam because I need to get that last shield out of the way. So I get the shield. Yeah, we're shield are down now. So I don't get to a Body Slam. But then this is what I do. So I see he has a Poison Jab. And it's going to take him a while to get to another Dark Pulse. So I'm just going to farm energy. I get to one Hydro Cannon. And I'm going to get hit with this. But I know Swampert can take one Dark Pulse. So he takes it. And I'm just going to farm out to Hydro Cannon. Get a little bit extra. And I'm just going to Hydro Cannon this Alolan Muck. At this range, the Alolan Muck will be going down. And because I already have stored energy, use another Hydro Cannon against my Swampert and be able to take out the Swampert. So that was a GG's. Now I know what you guys are thinking. He's just showing wins. You know, this team does he ever lose? And this is one battle where I got absolutely wrecked. This battle, it frustrated me, but I didn't give up. Even though I already knew I was gonna lose, I just went with it because I was like, okay, like this, every team is gonna lose. Every team is not there is no best team in Go Battle League. And I was like, this is a good thing to share so you guys could see what Pokemon right now is OP. I use an Ancient Power to try and get the boost. No boost. I'm using Dragon Claw to just chip damage away. And then check out what happens, alright? So I swap to my Snorlax to catch his Ice Punch. Ice Punch is barely going to do anything to Snorlax. And guess who he brings in? Obstagoon. Obstagoon is OP right now. This Pokemon charges up energy really quick. He has access to counter Night Slash. Night Slash, he gets the boost because Night Slash, you're able to get a boost. So right here, I was like, okay, what am I going to have to do to be able to, like, just beat this? He blocks my Outrage, and I'm like, okay, he's going to be able to farm me down. So he farms me down, and he is loaded with energy. I bring in Swampert just because I'm afraid of him just beating my Giratina. So I shield this Night Slash, trying to get to Hydro Cannons. But look at how much he had, so much energy. He was able to hit me with back-to-back Night Slashes. Goes ahead and hits me with another one. I get to the Hydro Cannon. I'm like, okay, if I could get to another one, I will probably be able to, you know, maybe have a chance. But he shields it. And then, you know, he just generates energy so quick. He has counter. So another Night Slash. And I am pretty sure he doesn't get the boost. I thought he did, but it doesn't really matter. He wiped out my entire team. One Obstagoon with counter and Night Slash is really OP. Look at that right there. I got to my Dragon Claw. I didn't want to use it because I already knew it was over. And he just took me off right here. And that was the GG's. So currently this team, I was able to get a decent amount of points. I've been struggling with rank 8 because I've been using Cryogonaut, Melmetal, and Charizard. And I've been able to pick up a couple of wins with that team. But I was stuck there for a good 2 months. I mean, a good 2 weeks with that team. And now that I found this team, I feel like I could probably get to rank 9 before Master League comes up. So if you guys are struggling in rank 8, you guys can't get enough points. I know Giratina was recently back in raids. If you have a couple, go ahead and power that one up. Swampert, you're going to want the Hydro Cannon one. And then Snorlax, you're going to want... And then with Snorlax, you're obviously going to want Lick for the Giratinas. And then you're also going to want Body Slam just for neutral damage. And then Outrage or Earthquake. I'm going to start running Earthquake. But that is I feel like it's a pretty solid team. So there you guys have it. This was my team. And I hope you guys have a good day. I hope you guys have a good day. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, and share the video. I'll see you guys next time.